sorry. I am so sorry if you saw me go live and then I didn't go live and then now I'm back. I don't know how to stream. Okay, on Mondays I'm supposed to be vertical and on Wednesdays I'm supposed to be horizontal, and it's just all the smart switch. What smart switch? What? Hi Jesse, how are you? But yeah, okay, so oh boy. It's been, okay, it's a morning. And you know what's the messed up part is I sat down. Hi, Captain. Good morning. I sat down and I had everything. All of my screens were up. I was so organized and I was, hi, Madel. And I was just ready to go. And then I get on and thanks, Jesse. All I did was switch my light and the color gels. So, hi, Mr. Pike. So all I did was, I tried to have everything set up because I'm like, you can't stop me today. I'm sitting down. I'm going to do all of this. I'm going to be ready. And then I do it wrong. And then I do it wrong because that's how I operate. So, here I am. Also, I'm trying to set this up. Hold on. Let's see if this fun little feature works. In the chat today, hold on. What do we have? We have... and of course it doesn't work. I had chats so that I could pull them up. Hi Gary, how are you? Good morning, Mr. Pike, Madel, Captain. Yes, everybody. Okay, so I had these chat things, and I thought that I was going to be able to use them, and then I can't. I'm using a thing called Twidget that I was trying to put up. Let me see if I could set it up one more time. This thing, I want to be able to isolate my chats so that everybody, when I'm talking and people watch back on the replay, people can see who I'm talking to so I look less like a crazy person. And also so I don't have to read the chats out. But it doesn't fucking work. Why doesn't it work? God, this makes me so mad. All right. And then if I put it, because I have the chat in here and then I can, I don't know. All right, whatever. I'm not going to mess with it. I want to be able to isolate your chats. I don't know how. I spent hours yesterday on a thing called StreamerBot. And hi FC Mobile. Hi, Dan. Yeah, and the thing is I spent time on, StreamerBot yesterday, and I was ready to punch my screen. Punch it. So, anyways. I'm happy to be here with you guys. I'm all done up. I will be filming today. I'll be talking about the documentary Unknown Number, High School Catfish. Girl, when I tell you, the rage that filled me, no ma'am, nope. It was just, she was horrific, this documentary. And then I just got done taking my notes for the other documentary, Scamanda. These documentaries, when I tell you, they make me so mad. So mad. Yeah. Concepcion. Hola. That mom should have not gotten so much screen time. Yeah, exactly. Why are we allowing her to rewrite this narrative? Why? Spoiler alert, by the way. Spoiler alert. And that's the other thing. Horrific is putting it lightly. Thank you. And Madel. Yeah, see, this is why I need to be able to highlight my comments. Madel, please tell me she sent those nasty messages to children, okay? Why is she not on a list? Why is she not on a list? ¿Por qué? What is it? Yo necesito saber. I need to know. I need to know. Why is this woman not on a list? Hi. But yeah, it's just, it's awful. And hot dog water. I love that name. Hi. Hot dog water. What is that? Is it wakar? But yeah, anyways, Ugh. And she should still be in prison. Yes. The things that she sent to these children, vile. Absolutely vile. Maybe it'll work if I do this. Would this work if I did this? I want to be able to do my pop-out chat. I agree with you. I'm from America. She's obsessed with Owen. I 1000% believe that. 1000% believe that woman is obsessed with Owen. You could not convince me otherwise. Where am I from? I'm from America. All right, let me see. I don't know. My Twidget is not working and it makes me so upset. It was working yesterday. I had it working yesterday. So I don't know why sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. What is my age? Guess. You tell me what my age is. That's my favorite. I love this game. Yay. Exactly. It seems like children are not much protected in the U.S. Medell, who you telling? Who you telling, girl? No, they are not. No, they are not. But yeah, it's so gross. It's so disgusting. And I'm going to try to open another browser source and let's see if we can chats. Okay. Let's see if we can do this again. Oh, okay. So there's that. And then can we try it again? Nope. Still doesn't work. I love this for me. All right. Then I just have to let it go. I have to let the dream go. I don't want to, though. I don't want to. I really don't. Anyways. Oh boy. Okay. What is my height? What are we playing? Carnival games? What are we doing? She's 22, I think. Mr. Pike doing the Lord's work. What an angel. Hi, Carl. How are you? Plus tax. The abusers getting out lightly. Yeah, there's a lot of them in our stories that we talk about all the time. You are 2 years old. Yes. I'm 2 years old worth of bacon. I have so many questions. Of course. Cool lady. Hi. I think you were 32 years old. Oh, you're an angel. Hi, Gary. How are you? It will work probably the next time you're on. You got 0 likes. Let me be the first one. Thank you. Yeah, you guys like the stream. It helps put it out. But I have to tell you, so I'm watching this documentary. Also, I'm a mother. Okay? I'm a mother of 2 and a daughter. And thank you, Kyle. And how you can do this to your own child, let alone your daughter, is vile. My biceps? Wakar, what are biceps? Do they like boys and girls? Leave me alone. You tell me. Tell me how. Hi, Acid. How are you? What is your channel about? So I do a lot of long form commentary. We talk about true crime. We talk about different documentaries, just stuff that's a little bit more thought provoking. And we like to just chit chat about different things, different ideas, getting conversations going in the chat. It's a lot of fun. It's really nice, actually. I like it a lot. Acid, yes, trolls. I can tell you there's a lot more protected than the kids were born in the 70s, early 80s. He grew up in the 80s. You weren't shit as a child. Oh my God. I grew up, so I was born 1985 and I grew up in the 90s and I am a female. And yeah, you just sat down and you were quiet and you behaved and that was it. You're done. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's all you did. Sit down, shut up. Your feelings aren't valid. You don't have any opinions. And yeah. So here we are today, and I have a channel where I'm working out all my childhood trauma, and all my opinions are my own, and I get to feel all my feelings, okay? Yeah, if you guys like what you see here, make sure that you like the stream. It pushes it out to a lot more people. It's really great for the channel. Also, if you guys are new here, make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you guys like long form content. I put out, hi Mohammed, how are you? I put out different videos between about 30 minutes and an hour. We talk a lot about true crime, but we also, we do a lot of documentary stuff and we talk. We like to talk and we like to use our brains and ask a lot of questions, and it's really fun. And we have a really great community here. So Trauma 2. Woohoo! Trauma. Yay for childhood trauma, everyone. We love it. Yay. We love childhood trauma. Who is she? We know her. Also leave a comment after the live to help boost it. Yeah, you could do that too. You guys are the best. The best. But yeah, so I watched it, and it was me, my husband, and my other friend who also watched it, and he's a little bit older than me, and we're sitting there, and it's just like, what are you doing? Get a life, get a hobby, get a fucking job. This woman needed to get a job. A job, J-O-B. What are my thoughts on Jeffrey Dahmer or David Koresh? Jeffrey Dahmer sucks. And the fact that Ryan Murphy made like a Dahmer series and sexualized him, and these other girls on TikTok were like, oh my God, Jeffrey Dahmer. I am infuriated. David Koresh, as far as a cult goes, I have to tell you that Waco is one of the things that fascinates me. It absolutely fascinates me. And I believe the Branch Davidians is what they were called. And just that whole thing, and with the ATF and just everything, that whole thing was just, it was a nightmare. I really do want to cover it. I know Waco's been covered like 8 million times, but I would love to cover it, to just get in a deep dive of that, because it is just mind-blowing. Honestly, it's mind-blowing. Let's see. I was born in 1964, and this world is a shit show. Mark, you ain't lying. You ain't lying, my guy. Oh. Hey, Mark, what was your least favorite decade? Let's see. She needs lots of help because she used trauma as an excuse for hurting her child. Yeah, here's the thing. I believe, and this is one of the things that I say in my script of my long form video, I think that trauma can be used to explain, but never to excuse. And that's my issue with these things. I need another job. Oh no, what's your first job? Tell me. That's one more thing. What is it with the convicted killers? How do they find them appealing? Girl. And when Wade Wilson came out, yes, Wade Wilson he was at one point an attractive man. You know, he can be attractive. And we've talked about this. People can be attractive and also be pieces of shit. And when Wade Wilson came out and these girls were like, oh my God, he is so hot. Like, sure, he could be attractive. But he also strangled 2 women. He doesn't care about you. You're not special. He doesn't respect women or people in general. He has no respect for human life. Ruby Ridge. I don't know that one. I'm going to write that down. Hold on. Ever heard of targeted individuals? Electronic harassment. Matt, I have not. What is that? Hold on, I'm going to write this down. Ruby Ridge. What is that? Okay. Ruby Ridge. I wrote that down. But yeah, I don't understand like the sexualization of these people. Hi, Kolek. It doesn't make any sense to me. Just, and these women who call, they call and they're like, sending him money and putting money on his books. What are you doing? I think it's more of like, he'll change for me. No, he won't. No, he won't. Do you believe in Christmas miracles? Sure. Sure. Ladies, please be careful who you have babies with. Yeah, well, yes and yes. I mean, if you already know that they're scum, please don't. But like some people become scum after they have children, so then there's that, That's what it reminded me of. Reminded you of what? What did I miss? Hello. What car again? Ruby Ridge sounds so familiar. I know. And I'm trying to think. I'm trying to put my brain on it, and I can't. I cannot put my brain on it. Exactly. Acid, exactly. A lot of these women get in there and they're like, but he'll change for me. You're not special. There is nobody that is special enough to change a person like that. Nobody is. Right? The I can fix him mindset. We're talking about women who are like attracted to serial killers and stuff like that. But me, no. And also too, yeah, they go in, they put money on his books, they send him gifts, they want to talk to him. Is there not enough men? Is there not enough men out in the world? I don't understand. Ruby Ridge was crazy. Something so organized and extreme psychological harassment. Oh, wow. All right. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. All okay? Yeah, we're all okay, I think. Are we okay, you guys? Since Bacon in this, there is a hype button you will find on her channel, and you can hype her video at the end. What's hype? Why am I angry? I'm not angry. I'm happy. I'm always pretty happy. Then he'll be mine, only mine, and I'll be only his. Exactly. And then he'll do to you what he did to those other people. Do you believe that people change? Ooh. That is a good question. It depends. I think it depends on what the scenario is. Because there are certain people that, no, I don't think they'll ever change. Child predators? Absolutely not. I do not think that they'll change. I don't think that you can reform that out of somebody. No. Hi, Jerry. How are you? People only change if they have to. No, I think some people want to change. I can tell you, if you were to have met me 10 years ago, or at least probably my early 20s, I was a huge piece of shit. I had incredible rage problems. I was doing a lot of shit. Like the fact that I got out of my life unscathed, I'm still alive, and I've never been arrested is thank you, God, for the coupon. Okay? Like that will never be lost on me. And that looks different for everybody. Yeah, I agree. Nobody wants to add any likes. Well, whatever. I'm not here to beg for likes. You know. Yeah, some people I think are just wired bad. Some people I don't. Some people I think make mistakes. You know, I don't know. I think each and every scenario and each and every individual are very different. Very different. I'm currently taking community college courses with aspirations to become a professional lounge lizard someday. A lounge? What's a lounge lizard? Like a lounge singer? What's a lounge lizard? Yeah, there are boundaries that should never be crossed. Absolutely. Absolutely. People definitely can change if they do choose to, but it's up to them to do so. Absolutely. It's up to them to do so. And that's never the responsibility of somebody else. And I think people forget that. I think people are also, they think that they're powerful enough to change someone else, and they're not. They're not. In my opinion, a persons do not change. If they are sick for kids, they will not change. Jerry, I 1000% agree with you. 1000%. I think that who we're attracted to is something that's fundamental to who we are in our core. And I think that's in our brain. And I think that if that attraction is to children and you act on that, there's no changing that. You are just hardwired that way. And it's unfortunate. And then if you act further on it, and you go after our most vulnerable to hurt them, I think you should be punished to the full extent. Always. Lounge lizard is a step up from bed rotter. I want to be a bed rotter. It's a person in a lounge to be paid for their time. Like an escort. Like that? Nothing changes if nothing changes. That's true. Is someone who lounges around and snoozes take naps. I love Garfield. I love lasagna. Hi, Ray. How are you? Let's see. Let's all be lounge lizards. Group nap. Thank you. Yeah, I thought I'd put on some music today. It's a little cozy. It's the Y2K R&B little music. I like it. Agreed, Medell. Worst of the worst. But yeah. Yeah, Garfield is cool. I love Garfield. I need a Garfield stuffy to put in here somewhere. Lord of Pancakes. I thought it was like a lot lizard. I know what a lot lizard is. I didn't until recently, and then somebody told me what it was. I'm all for being, yes. Let's be lounge lizards. I love that. You guys are so fun. Today's a fun chat. Wait a second. Ruby Ridge was a standoff to take over a family's cabin in 1992. Yes! Wait! It's all coming back to me. Why were they doing that? I forgot why they were doing that. Tell me why. Please song Green Day September song. I can't play anything like that. I have to have non-copyrighted music or else the videos will get taken down. If it involves comfy lounging, I'm in. I'm in. Absolutely. That's part of the problem. There are many different causes for behavior, some organic, some societal, some environmental, but we just want to have one simple solution to every situation. I don't think that there's one simple solution to every situation. I don't. I think that each situation has to be looked at as a whole. Who is Bacon? I don't see them. Bacon is not here. A lot like John Cena. Yeah, I liked Garfield when I was younger. Garfield's great. I love Garfield. I think what? Oh, Ruby Ridge was a cult? I'm going to look into this. I'm going to put it up on I have a board over there that's all like my video ideas that are coming up. So LA Rights. What do you mean LA Rights? I'm very confused. Thanks for liking the stream, guys. You were the best. I feel like it depends on the individual per problem solving wise. Yeah, I agree. I think every case is, in individual basis. Do I think that some people could be reformed? Sure, I do. Do I think that some people have, do I think that some people just fundamentally have things that are different about them and then they don't know how to act in a way that, is right? Also, yes. I'm not saying you think there's one solution, but I think society wants to create a rule that just applies. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard because it doesn't just apply. What's up with Idaho? Something I am covering is in Idaho too. Oh, I will check it out, Mark. How about that new case of the college girl giving birth and dumping it? It seems like it's happening more recently with teens and young adults. So Acid, I think that has to do directly in correlation with the fact that Roe versus Wade was overturned. I think that some people who can't have the absolute right to, have autonomy over their body and make decisions, infant deaths are up, and there's a reason for that. And a lot of people, I don't know. We don't think about it. Just apply a rule and move on. Hi, Bacon. Is that your real name? Bacon is my government name. It's not. I think you guys will get to know my name soon. I'll tell you guys my name eventually. Your friends from Los Angeles? I am not from Los Angeles. I've only been to Los Angeles once. It was for 24 hours, and I'd like to never go there again. It was an awful experience. Idaho has been messy lately. I've never been to Idaho. Jesus is coming. Are you ready? I'd like to think that I'm ready. Listen, I'm doing the best I can with the skills that I have. I hope they're good enough. I got to tell you. I don't speak English, but I couldn't help to tell you that you're very beautiful. Thank you. Thanks, everybody, for liking the stream. Just know that if you guys like the stream, it pushes this out to more people, which is great. You guys are the best. My real name is Avocado. I like it. Avocado. I love your appearance. Thank you. Hi, I'm from India. Hi, I'm from America. It's such a devastating outcome. It really is. It really is. The thing that bothers me the most about it is the callousness of it, the coldness of it. It that worries me. A lot of young people are. One of the cases that I want to cover is Alexi Trevino, who had a baby in the hospital and put it in the trash can. And the doctors and the nurses, and she was just like, sorry. It's insane. Please keep your privacy. There are creeps out here. Yeah, I know. But people, I mean, if people wanted to, please don't. But people could find me if they wanted to. She is bacon. I am bacon. I lived in California for a good portion of my life. Yeah, I've like I've said, I've only seen LA. I've never seen any other part. I was there for 6 hours and left. So here's a funny part, Robert. So I get on a plane and I'm crying on my way home. And this woman sits down next to me and she goes, "You're not from here, are you?" And I go, "No, I'm not." And she goes, "Yeah, I could tell." And I said, "How?" And she goes, "Your manners." She goes, "I've watched you thank people the whole time you've been on this plane." And she goes, "I'm from where you're from." And she goes, "I could tell immediately." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "I wouldn't be here if I didn't have to work here." So what's the topic? We're just kind of chatting and chilling today. Free Shavakadu. I am from America. Also, there's a hype button. Oh, yeah. You keep talking about this hype button. I don't know where this is. Hi, from the UK. Hello. My daughter stays in Memphis. I have been to Memphis. Yes, I've been watching and hearing on that. My Lord, Alexi Trevino, that was messed up, and seeing how her mom, I think her mom is a direct correlation to how she acts. No, we respect you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Don't find bacon, please, ever. Don't. Actually, you can find me in the aisle 3 of preserved meats. That's where I reside. 6 hours is too long. Hello from the Philippines. Hello. Hi, Alexander. How are you? I have to see. I'm not a huge fan, but I'm just here to mock you. And we have to talk about those teeth, please. Begging, some of us don't understand anything. What's wrong with my teeth? I think they're just fine. What's being discussed? We're just kind of chit-chatting about anything. Leon! 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 Leon, my love! Hi, Leon. How are you? Oh, NYC here. Hi, Tavares. How are you? Let's see. How am I? I'm doing okay. Let's change it up. Do I watch football? I don't. I used to, and then I just don't anymore. I don't have a lot of time. I played softball my whole life. I've been into baseball forever. And I just stopped watching it. There you go to the meats. What's your content all about? So I do long form content about more serious topics. We talk a lot about true crime. We talk a lot about documentaries. And we just like to get the conversation going. We like to ask a lot of questions. We like to talk about the deeper meanings of that. So if you guys are new here and you like that, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And, that's that. New sub. And who doesn't like bacon? Yay! How he took sins for himself, you will be saved. Yes. Hello, Erland. Your teeth are great. Thanks. I know it's a poor attempt for a troll. I love when people go after my teeth. Like, all right, whatever. I really appreciate you. Thank you. They just make up things. I know. People tell me all the time. My favorite is my #1 comment in my long form videos is like, everybody's like, "You're so pretty, except you have neck tattoos." And I'm like, you still called me pretty. Thanks. He's too. I mean, hi, Bike. Leon. Leon, hi. I don't watch sports. I'll watch sports every once in a while. I do have to say the one thing that I watch regularly is MMA. I do like UFC. I would love to be a fighter. Except I'd get punched once and be like, ow, I'm done. I would just turtle and be like, all right, stop it. Like, I would love to spar with somebody or just like learn how to fight, but I'd never actually want to fight because, yeah, I don't want to get punched in the face. But, you know, so there's that. I have to go, but I enjoyed it. Bye, Jerry. Bills versus Ravens was awesome. Yeah, I didn't watch that. Leon is kind of a weird guy. No, Leon's the best. We love Leon. I played softball, basketball, swimming, and soccer. I just played softball. It was the only thing I was ever good at. What are my feelings on the Menendez brothers? Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. You know, I think, hey, thank you for the super chat. Everybody, thank you, Sweatnum Ministries, number 2. Thank you, thank you. Just know that if you guys super chat, it goes to back into the stream, back into streaming, back into like cameras and lights and all that stuff to make this a better experience for you guys. That's exactly what I use this money for. You are the best. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But what do I think on the Menendez brothers? Oh God, it's so complicated because I do truly think that they were abused. I really do. Do I think that, the murder was premeditated? I do. I do think that it was premeditated. Do I think that it was an overkill? I also think yes. Do I think that it's a very hard topic? Yes. The thing is when they've been in jail for that long and you look at like Lyle Menendez and he's truly dedicated his life to survivors and people of assault, I think that should be taken into consideration. I think, you know, do I think that they should get out and put on parole and be why? I don't see why they shouldn't be released at this point, I guess. I'll tell you, in my personal opinion, Jose Menendez got exactly what he deserved. I believe that what the boys said was true. I think if their trial were to happen now, instead of in 1993, the outcome would be very different because we understand abuse so much more, especially for young boys. I think in 1993, like if you were a boy who was getting abused, I mean, just look at what they did on SNL. They made fun of it all the time, that they were crying and, you know, that these boys just made it up. And if you watch their true testimonies, I truly don't think that they did. I don't think that they did. And I think these boys lived a horrific life. And when people say, oh, they went on these spending sprees, I don't think these boys were mature enough to really understand, not what they did. I think they understand what they did, but everything else, I don't think that they were mature enough to understand. I think their growth was stunted. I think it's very complicated, very complicated. But I think for Lyle Menendez to sit in jail and then dedicate his entire life to, trying to help survivors, I think that truly says something. So, let's see. What else? Neck tattoos. Ew. Let's see. What else do I got? I stopped the chat for a second. Oh, we have trolls. Yay. Menendez should be out. Come to South Africa. I've always wanted to go to South Africa. Oh, I got to move my alerts. They are like right over my face. Thank you guys for subbing. I appreciate it. Let's see. Me too. Let's see. Hello. Are you talking about the Ukraine? I don't know about the Ukrainian girl. By the way, how are you doing, Bacon? How is Mr. Bacon? How are little Bacon Bits? How is everything? My kids are great. They're doing great. We've had some health scares, but right now everybody is doing great. Mr. Bacon is doing great. Mrs. Bacon is doing great. And baby Bacons are doing great. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but didn't those boys kill the whole house? I mean, they killed their mom and dad. Agree. I don't think they were mature enough either. Hi. Thank you for subscribing, everyone. But yeah. Okay, now I'm back. I'm all caught up in chat. I'm all caught up. But yeah, I don't know about the Ukrainian case. But anyways. So yeah, the Menendez brothers, it's really rough. Latinos and Latinas, Florida for Trump. Not this Latina. Not for Trump. Never. No way. No. No, ma'am. Why so many trolls today? Jesse, you should be here on a Sunday. You think the trolls are bad today? This is light work. This is light work. Yeah, I don't really talk about politics, but I will stand 10 toes down on no Trump ever. I don't. As a woman, as a Mexican female with an autistic son and a daughter, absolutely not. Not in this house. Could never. I'm still working with Children's Miracle Network, and I still poorly entertain patients. Leon, you're doing amazing. Vertical streams bring in the children. It does. It does. There's always trolls. But it's just, it is what it is. They come in, and you know what? It's so funny because people are like, oh, we're going to go in and we're going to troll her. And it's, you know, it's going to be so funny. And like, they think they're going to bother me, but it just ups engagement. Like you're just pushing my stream out to more people. So you love my audio feel. Thank you. I put on like Y2K R&B music and it's great. Under par course for regarding what I've seen with trolls. Exactly. Yeah, they don't bother me ever. A troll can come in here and they're like, you're ugly, you're dumb, you're bleh. And I'm like, all right. And but yeah. So what am I about? That depends. What are you asking about? I can be about a lot of different things. By the age of 8, you know the difference between right and wrong, and they were into teenage years. I'm sure they learned their lesson, but what's done is done, and they can't take back. Yeah, I just think that it's hard to put yourself in their shoes when they describe and they talk about the heinous abuse that they went through at the hands of their own father and their own mother. So it's really difficult to understand, you know, when you live in that environment and you don't think that you can get out of it. I'm not saying that it's excusable. I'm not, you know, none of that. But, oh, what is my stream about? Today we just talk. On Mondays when I go vertical, we just chat. I don't have like a plan or anything. On Wednesdays, I do more planned stuff, live stream. But I just talk. This is more of like a get to know me chat. I go live for a little bit and we hang out. That's about it. I'm yapping about whatever you want to yap about, Yoko So. But I sucked toes. That came out of nowhere. I suck toes. Everybody has a cracking point. Yeah. You know, and that's the thing is, do I think that the boys, I think that the boys did what they did because, you know, that's what they thought. Why kill the mom though? Because two things. Number one, they thought that the mom, well, not they thought, the mom knew about the abuse. But the other thing is Eric has stated for a long time that Kitty would abuse him. So your camera looks really high quality. Is it an SLR? So I stream from DJI Osmo 3, Pocket 3. Ocean Pilot. Hi. Welcome in, Ocean. Yes, Leon. Do you want to see my jugs? Was OJ innocent? No. The Boys, you mean the show The Boys? No, actually, I've never seen The Boys, and I love like superhero stuff. No, we're talking about the Menendez brothers. The men. Slightly less paint, though. Yes. More sweater. More clothing. Hi, Aaron. Oh, sorry. So I have the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and that's what I use for my webcam. Let's see. Aloha. Yeah, Yoko, we don't make fun of, we don't say anything to Ocean Pilot. He's the man. You leave him alone. Aaron, I said hi to you. I don't watch The Boys. It's too weird. It was different. It was different. So yeah. It was definitely different. It wasn't my cup of tea. You guys, are you gonna watch Fallout 2? Did you guys see Fallout, the first one? I have a great camera. Thank you. It's all about the lighting too. I have two lights set up here. Or his son. Yeah, I don't know much about his son. I know that that's a conspiracy theory, but I definitely think that OJ did it. Do you guys like cold chicken? Cold chicken? Milli Vanilli? What do you know about? Blame it on the rain. Wait, where's my... Wait.
Blame it on the rain.
Blame it on the rain. That's all I know. Oh, wait, no.
Girl, you know it's true. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love you.
But the image quality is amazing. No, it is. It's wonderful. I love my Osmo. It's great. Can you time out forever? Camera doesn't feel like YouTube. It feels like a podcast. Thanks. Yeah, I have it set up right here. And then my other one is like right here. And that I use an A6000, a Sony A6000. And that's what I record my long form videos on. I'd like to get a better one and use the A6000 for my live streaming. But yeah, it's been really nice. I like it a lot. And my DJI Osmo, when I go anywhere or I do anything and I take it with me, it's so fun. I love it. Left shoulder. I just had a kitten use said shoulder as a launch pad. Oh no. I don't know if have the attention span for Fallout. The show is great. The show is great. I love it. I used to play a lot of Fallout, but never watched the movie. It feels wrong to watch it. I never played Fallout. And it's funny because one of my girlfriends who we play video games a lot together, she's like, you would love it. Hi, John. How are you? Image quality is too good. Please lower quality. Hi, Waji? I'm sorry if I get your names wrong. But yeah, they could dance. They could dance. Hey, man. And now it's so funny because like everybody has auto-tune or like lip syncs anyways. So what's the problem? You can donate me the old one. No, I'd use it. Where am I from? I'm from America. Yeah, Fallout was great. I can't wait for the second season. And I have to say Walton Goggins is awesome. And it's so funny. So my husband had no idea what Fallout was about. And I'm like, will you just watch this with me? He's like, yeah, sure. And then we watched it and he's like, the show is amazing. It was so great. I loved it so much. Do you take donations? I mean, does a bear shit in the woods? I don't. Yeah. I mean, if you want to give them, I'll take them. Yo, what's happening? Hi, Alex. But yeah. Yes. You guys are great. Are you AI? If no, then prove it. What do you want me to say? I am not AI. I don't know. Check out Chernobyl. I have not seen that at all. I have not seen Chernobyl. But yeah. What else were we going to talk about today? I don't know. You guys got me off on a tangent. This has been a really great stream. You guys are awesome. I saw this stream now and I first thought, wow, did AI start doing streams now? Because the quality is so good. Do you have a background in camera and lights and etc.? So, okay. So I'll tell you how I have my setup. I wish I could show you, but my DJI Osmo is right here. Right here, I have a little light that's about this big with a orange like little filter over it, because see, here's without it, and then I put the little orange filter on it, and then I have that same camera or same light over here, and then the blue light behind me is a big blue light that I just change out the color gels. These are color gels. You can get them for like $6 on Amazon, and you just put them over the light and it changes the whole color. It's amazing. Chernobyl is 10 out of 10. I am not in India. No. Hello, Dexterity. Hi. How are you? Fallout is amazing. We just pretend that the first two games don't exist. Subbed and feel and liked. I like you. You respond to viewers. Your production quality is good and you talk well. Thank you. I appreciate you. Who wins, Crawford or Canelo? I missed what you said. Something about boxing. I don't watch a lot of boxing. I watch more UFC. I do love me some Canelo though. Cinnamon. I love him. If you want a good TV show, watch The Spy by Sacha Baron Cohen. Oh, what is that on? How on earth did I learn all this? Hello, I'm good. Hello. Let's see. Canelo wins. Yeah, I agree. I like Canelo. Canelo's great. I love him. And I'm Mexican too, so like just to see like little spicy cinnamon just speak in Spanish blows my mind every time. Blows my mind every time. I love it. Oh God. But yeah, I just also like him. I like too, like that once he learned how to speak English, like he just talks shit and it's so funny. I love it so much. PJ Bishop, you are not the first person to tell me that I look like Eva Longoria. And I have to tell you that that is one of the greatest compliments that I could ever receive because that is one beautiful woman. You are so beautiful. Thank you. Do you stream full time? So yeah, I mean, this is essentially my full-time job. I do long form videos on my channel. So if you guys want to see that stuff, go over there, subscribe. I stream on Mondays. I stream on Wednesdays. I have long form videos on Thursdays. So, hello, good. I'm Leon. Then watch Borat. Borat. I love Eva Longoria. Yeah, she's great. A prime minister. He's our president. Barf. I have nothing nice to say about Trump. You look like an old friend. I am an old friend. But you are one beautiful dominant. Thank you. Hey, why do you retract your nice message? Ooh, my top 3 comedians? Okay, right now I love Shane Gillis. He's hysterical. I love Shane Gillis. Who else? There's a woman, and I can't think of her name right now. She's got red hair. She's Irish. Oh my God, what is her name? Kathy? No, it's not Kathy. Is it Kathy? I don't know. Oh my God, what is her name? I forgot. And then who else? I don't know. John Leguizamo. I have to tell you, like, if I'm going to go to any sort of like, it's not even stand-up. John Leguizamo is more like a storyteller, but he has these one-man shows. His first one was called Freak. Changed my life. I saw it in like, I don't know, 6th or 8th grade. Fucking amazing. John Leguizamo is fantastic. Let's see. Just quickly peeped into your channel. We'll definitely be watching your vids. Do you editing? I do everything myself. Everything. Hello, Rays. Nothing to say about Cheeto Duster. Now I love you, dude. Yeah, Shane Gillis is great. I have a really interesting story about Shane. Kathleen Madigan! Yes! I love her! Thank you, Ocean. I haven't listened to her in so long. No, it's not Kathy Griffin. Kathleen Madigan. I think I love a smart comic. And I think Bill Burr. We love Bill Burr in this house. My husband, my husband is like Bill Burr with hair. He's just angry all the time. But he's wonderful. My sending is slow right now. Why? You're okay. Yeah, George Carlin, amazing. Amazing. And it's funny that everything that he had to say when he was doing comedy, and now look at us as a society. Eddie Murphy, Marlon Wayans, or Bernie Mac is your top three. I've actually seen the Wayans brothers live. Marlon was hysterical, I have to tell you. It was him and Sean. Eddie Murphy is fantastic. His old stand-ups, like Delirious, amazing. What's your opinion on the old show, The Good Doctor? The Good Doctor, that's... I don't know how I feel about that. The Good Doctor is hard for me. There's a lot of shows where you have non-autistic people portraying autistic people when autistic people could portray autistic people. And then I feel like with some of these shows, they're like, hey, let's take every stereotypical autistic behavior and put it into one character. And let's make a show about it to capitalize off of this. I've never watched it. I have an autistic son. I don't particularly care for it. I think that if you're gonna depict autistic characters, why not get autistic actors? I don't know. I don't know who Kathleen Madigan is. Yeah, I love her. What about Norm Macdonald? I haven't listened to a lot of Norm Macdonald. My brother-in-law loves him. I do have to say, like on SNL, when he was on SNL, I loved him. But my brother-in-law loves Norm Macdonald stand-up. Kitten keeps smacking my phone screen. Hey, tell your kitten, stop it. Which shampoo have I been using? I don't even know. Oh, Eastbound and Down. I just feel, I mean, I love Danny McBride, but I feel like he plays Danny McBride in every show. Like he's just Danny McBride with a different outfit on. Like, you know? The Good Doctor is personally over stereotyped and not getting the full spectrum. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched it. I don't know. Oh yeah, Richard Pryor. Donald Trump is the best comedian. He is so funny. Hi, Fallout. Let's see. I use bacon grease, actually. I use bacon grease for my hair. How long have I been live, friends? Oh, all right. About 10 more minutes. And then I have to go film my long form video for you guys for next week. Bacon grease shampoo. Now that I'm thinking of it, you would like a project I'm part of, I'll message you. Ooh, okay. Have you seen Behind Her Eyes? I have not. I also, like, when people ask me about different shows with, like, people with, like, autism in it or different documentaries and stuff, I have to be in the right headspace. It depends. A lot of people are like, do you watch Love on the Spectrum? And I'm like, no, I just, you know, it's different. It's different to watch those shows when you're a parent of somebody with autism, you know, and my son's journey is just very different than what I thought it was going to be. And, you know, I just, it's hard, you know, sometimes because people are like, no, it's so inspirational because these people are finding love and they're out on their own. But my son is young and I don't know, you know, if that's his journey, and I don't want to get my hopes up. I just want to take my son's journey day by day. So sometimes I try to stay away from shows like that to just kind of, our journey is going to be what our journey is going to be, and I'm going to leave it like that. Let's see. Name 10 books. Why? Do you like Tina Fey? From what I know, I do. Let's see. I'm happy to have met you again. Leon, always. So Live with August Gray. You can find everything that you're looking for on YouTube. Everything on YouTube. It's a mystery thriller, which you would love. Interesting. People mentioning the show called Love Island. Girl, I love Love Island UK, though. I don't watch Love Island, the American one. Do I like Trump? No. I was trying to find a funny way to say no. negative ghostwriter. No. I have to sneeze. Love your stuff. Thank you, Mark. I think you're smart for not watching it. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Do I want to watch it? Yeah. Sometimes and a lot of people don't understand what I mean when I say this, but I as a mother, I grieve the life and the milestones of my son. I don't know if my son will ever have a relationship. I don't know if he'll ever drive. I don't know, a lot of these things. Whereas my daughter, who's neurotypical, I know a lot of these things, she'll just go through normal life stuff. And I don't know that about my son. And it's, what we've learned is that my son will get his life at his own pace and that'll be it. And, and I just want to be there for him in the best way that I can. And I don't ever want somebody else's journey. Like, I don't want to take on somebody else's journey and then like try to put that on my son, so I just want to let my son be the way that he is. Why don't you like, hold on. What's the biggest bug I've ever stepped on? I don't step on big bugs. I throw shoes at them. I'm not getting anywhere close. No, thank you. I have to go, but I'll be back when you stream. Top-notch stuff. Thank you. Why don't you like the American Love Island? I don't know if it's that I don't like it. I don't know. The UK one was always fun. Let's see. Can you talk about Thanksgiving memories? Do you have a specific one you want me to talk about? I love Thanksgiving. I think that's my favorite holiday. People getting around a table and being together and sharing food is like my favorite thing ever. Unless you mean trump cards. Oh boy. Does your son have any talents like being musical or good with numbers? So he's actually great with letters, but also I think my son might, my son has, I don't want to say like perfect pitch, but he has great pitch. He can sing like on key with songs, and he can so he'll take 2 tablets with the same show and he lines them up like perfectly to get the sound so that there's no echo. It's just the sound from each. I don't know. That's his like hyperfixation. I like your face. Thanks. Let's see. When will you play a Silk song? I don't have, it's just a playlist. It's just like an not copyrighted playlist. I like bugs except ants. I hate spiders. Spiders are like my fear. Thanksgiving is my favorite too. Do you remember me from high school? What? Yeah, he can sing. And my son is what's called a Gestalt learner, which means he learns in, so like an easy way to explain a Gestalt to you would be ABC song. You learn it all, and then you can break it down into smaller pieces. So he's a Gestalt learner, so he can sing a lot of different songs, and he loves them, and they're great. They are lucky to have you as a mom. Medell! You're so sweet. Kenneth, thank you. The young bacon bit enjoys audio, which is something I cannot do very well. I hate frogs. Frogs? I don't know. We might be getting trolled, Jesse. Don't take that too seriously. Oh man. All right, guys. I got like a 5-minute warning. I'll go in actually 4 minutes. 4 minutes I'll go. But yeah. So today I'm gonna do the long form video about unknown catfish. Unknown number, high school catfish. That's what I'll be doing today. And it's something. Because that woman that mother chaps my ass. 4-minute warning. 4-minute warning. Sorry, headphone users. That was really loud. I'm so sorry. Well, let me catch you up with Leon. Tell me, was there ever a point where you watched Fear Factor back in the day? No. That scares me so much. They used to stick their hands in like terrariums with tarantulas. No. No. Frogs? I'm not scared of frogs. I'm scared of spiders. Spiders and snakes. Ugh. And like centipedes. The really big ones. Anyways. I listened through my hearing aids. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Leon was engaged. Leon moved in with said girl. Girl turned out to be okay. Leon broke up with fiance. Leon is now living in a small town he calls Tiny Town. Leon, are you okay? Are you okay? Leon has kitten. Zelda. Aww. Roaches. Roaches are so gross. Ew. What kind of dog do you have? I wish I could show my chat. Like, I would put my chat on screen, the whole thing, but people get weird, and then they just want to, like, and then I don't want that up for my regular stream. Leon is not okay. Leon, no. Leon, I'm so sorry. It'll get better. Everything will get better. We're happy to have you here, Leon. I'm happy to see you back. I saw you comment on one of my videos and I was like, Leon! All right, guys. I have to get to work. You guys have been great. Today was a great stream. Today was fun. I like sitting here. I like getting to know you guys better. I like that you guys get to know me better. It's kind of like going fishing. We get to meet new people. New people get to come and subscribe to the channel and see what we're all about and be in the chat, and we get to do fun things. But I am going to go back and film about unknown number. And yeah, you guys are the best. And I will see you for live stream on Wednesday, which will be vertical live stream. And then I will see you for a long form video on Thursday. And that's all I know. Why does this say start streaming? Oh, because it's on the other one and I don't know how to stream. You guys are the best. Just no catfishing. Please do not catfish anybody. Now show me your feet. Show me your feet.